All right, Dylan Cruz, we are on the range. We are here working on your golf game. You got this big outing coming up, so we're looking on to just tidy up the golf game as a whole. So first I'm going to have you just kind of warm up. Let me see what's going on. Discuss kind of your issues, what you got going on with your ball flight. We'll try to work through that. It'd be nice in this lesson series to go through kind of all factors of your game, short game all the way through the driver. But first of all, just get warmed up and we'll see kind of what's going on.
Sure. Well, normally I hit, my ball flight is usually fairly high.
Okay.
But normally my ball flight usually is either a push to the right or I hook it to the left.
Okay.
That's my normal.
That's your misses?
That's my misses.
Okay.
So, kind of what I like to get tightened up, you know?
Perfect. Good. Good one. All right, so I'll get you on your way here, but I want to make sure we're recapping, kind of making sure we know what's going on here with that in to out, that right and left miss. So first of all, it's alignment. That's huge. That actually transfers not only with that in to out, but it's going to transfer in short game, going to transfer in hitting your drives off the tee. So having good alignment, I would say, having these one of these around just to double check it every once in a while is just a great plan, especially warming up. And then secondly is that phase control. Just 1 or 2 degrees can make a big difference. So as long as you have that tee, or I'll show you a couple different drills here, but definitely phase control is going to help that wayward left or that block right. So as long as you work on those, I feel like that margin of error is really gonna come to. So we'll continue with lessons next week.
Thank you.
Yep. Dylan, we're back again here at the beautiful Pilgrim's Run. We have our last session here. A couple things we're going to work on, and then really just get your game tidied up, so we can just have more fun golfing. Competitive golf too. You want to win. So
That's right.
our goal here is just to tidy up things. Maybe work on some ball flight things. Just maybe have more fun trying to shape the ball, and then maybe work on a little posture things. But other than that, we are all set. All right, so Dylan, we covered a lot of ground today.
Yep.
We covered a lot of ground in this lesson series. Do you feel overall that you have a little more, we wanted consistency?
Yep.
We wanted the ability to manipulate shots. Your posture is good. I would just say we want to open it up a little bit more just to increase. You have athletic muscles, we want to use them.
Yeah.
So we covered a lot in these lesson series. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Good to go?
Good to go.
So I appreciate all that we did.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, Dylan. We are here at the beautiful Pilgrim's Run putting green. You requested a putting lesson, so let's go over kind of the fundamentals. Let's go over kind of what you're dealing with. If you have a constant miss, so let's go forth. We'll just hit a few putts. I'll watch what's happening, and we'll go from there. All right. Good. So Dylan, let's wrap up we've definitely had a lot of success here. So let's just wrap it up where we got it. What would you say the two? We discussed 2 main things to take away, and they're definitely things that are going to translate not on this golf course, but it's going to translate. So what are the 2 things that we really want to take away?
So we talk about really keeping my eyes over the ball when I'm putting, and how that's going to help me keep maintaining a consistent stroke and being able to act more like a pendulum.
Correct.
Instead of having more of the wrists into it. So hopefully that gives me some more consistency, help strike putts in the center of the face.
Absolutely.
And also visualizing it, visualizing the railroad tracks. Visualizing going into the hole, not only just like where I'm aiming, but also just the whole length of the hole.
Kind of break in how even a hill in the middle here is going to affect it maybe more than at the hole.
Right.
And that will help it.
Right.
Cool. Well, I like where we stopped today. We'll continue. We'll kind of jump more into shaping shots and how to maybe control the ball a little bit more. But for now, let's go play golf.
Let's do it.
All right, so Dylan, we are here at the beautiful Pilgrim's Run Golf Club. Let's first of all have fun, and second of all, let's kind of take what we did on the practice range and the putting green and kind of apply them to our golf game, and see where we might be able to use some of the shots we learned, use some of the fundamentals that we learned to kind of eliminate bad and wayward shots. So, you're up.
Let's do it.
putt.
Thank you. Good playing.
You playing?
We covered a lot of ground today. We talked about alignment, we talked about shaping shots, hitting the putter in the center of the face, all of which are going to help us golf better and kind of ultimately have more fun. So, till next time, we have one more session, and then we'll be done.
Awesome. Cool.
Hello, Dylan. We're here out at Pilgrim's Run again, trying to kind of work on our golf game as a whole. And part of that is obviously working on our short game. So you have shown interest in working on kind of the chipping, pitching element of the short game. So I guess we'll start with kind of what are you struggling with, or what's your weakness, or what do you say your miss would be, or could it be as simple as just improving it all around?
I think so. I think like all around. I guess I don't have any generalized miss, but I just improving kind of consistency and making sure I'm able to hit the shot I want to hit.
Yeah, for sure. Because this part of the game is something where if we can minimize those 2 chip or getting the ball closer to the 1 putt range, you're going to see your score dramatically drop.
Yeah.
So we'll work on this, kind of look at technique. We'll look at kind of what your club selection is, because that's huge, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Cool.
Great.
All right, Dylan. So we covered a lot of ground here. This is once again one area of the game where if we can make improvement in this, it's going to directly show up on your scorecard.
Yep.
So I just want to reiterate that everything we cover here is not only good practice for on the golf course, but really good practice for when you're practicing. To really take these principles and apply it to your practice routine. Using that training aid, using this basket to make sure that weight is on your left foot. And then a cool game, I think it's kind of fun, is just looking at where you're landing the golf ball and make it a game to hop over the shaft, and then that'll be your landing zone. To just apply these practices, I think you're really going to see an impact on your overall golf score. Okay?